Hi, I'm Mash. I'm a product manager and a practicing lawyer here at Lawpath. And today I want to showcase a feature inside Lawpath Atlas, our AI contract reviewer. Let me set the scene. Imagine you're a solo founder. You run a small website design and development business. A few weeks back, you got introduced to a children's toy shop called Buzz & Woody, and you quoted them $20,000 for a 6-week build. You had phone calls with them, with the founders, all friendly. You know that you have to do an e-commerce build, and you had a verbal handshake on scope and price. The plan was to start this work 2 weeks ago, but then nothing for a while. They meant to be sending you a contract, they said, but it hasn't shown up. Days go by, almost a week, and you keep chasing, almost there. More and more phone calls, and all still good from their end. And then today is Wednesday. The contract finally lands, and it comes directly from their in-house legal team. And the email says, please sign this by Friday so that we can start work on Monday. So now you're staring at pages of legalese that you've never seen before with 2 business days to read it, understand it, push back on anything, and then sign it. Remember, you're not a lawyer and you don't know what's normal. And you definitely don't want to lose this deal. Introducing the Contract Reviewer by Lawpath Atlas. So I've dragged in the file that I've received from the other side, from Buzz & Woody. So now let's click review. So this has done a very quick review. It doesn't have any context at this point. So I am the owner of Website Maker Pty Ltd. I have received this contract from the counterparty and they have asked me to sign this. Can you give me the top 5 issues with this contract? Also, I want you to tell me about all the high-risk issues that will impact my business. Remember, so in this prompt, I'm just prompting as a website designer. I'm definitely not prompting as a lawyer. It's plain English prompting, so let's see what the output is. So as you can see, there's a few issues here. Unlimited liability and a very broad indemnity. There's the client can change acceptance requirements and force unlimited rework. So this is a pretty major issue. I often used to see this with my clients here at Lawpath, where they didn't know what the issues that they were expecting. And even though the scope of work can't change, the acceptance requirements can change, which practically means that I myself as a website designer will be doing a lot of extra work for no reason. The other one is around a 10-year defect window where support obligations for free. This is pretty absurd, having a 10-year defect window for just a 6-week build for $20,000. Another one, a crazy one here, is around R&D tax offset. So I'm not the tax agency, I can't guarantee this, so I don't know why they have this. And the final one is that the client can terminate at any time and only pay for accepted deliverables. So again, another risk here, I'm taking on a crazy amount of risk that I don't really want to take on, as you can find out here. I'm not going to bore you further with all the legalese here. It's not a law lecture, but you can see that there's a very big explanation around why this is problematic, what to consider, what the market position generally is in my situation. As you can see, Lawpath Atlas has come up with a lot of issues that I can face as a website developer that I definitely had no idea about when I received this contract from them. So what now I will see is that Atlas is also happy to give you its thoughts in terms of what to respond. So remember, I'm not a lawyer in this scenario, so I don't really know which of these issues to push back on and which ones are acceptable. So let's ask Atlas what it thinks. Wow, that is a lot of issues within this contract. Some are legal, like letter, some are practical. So can you distill the major ones and write a response back to the other side? I will paste the email I received. As you can see, Atlas has drafted up a response here, where it's essentially drafting on your behalf to say that they're very keen to go ahead with the project, but there are still a lot of key issues that are problematic, and that I, as the founder, I'm not ready to sign it just yet. And this is a good segue to talk about the general issues here. Yes, this is an AI review, and yes, this is quite good. Our AI is trained on Australian businesses. It understands how to respond to Australian contracts and review Australian contracts. But in saying that, ultimately, it is an AI-generated review and it does not constitute legal advice. So there are 3 options for you as a founder. Firstly, you don't get any type of review. You read it yourself, you sign it, or you don't sign it. Secondly, you get a quick AI review done where it flags the key issues, you're better informed, and you know what to say and when to say it. Thirdly is getting a lawyer review. Obviously, a lawyer's review is going to be the best quality review, And if you want, you can definitely get a lawyer to review it through Lawpath as well. There is in fact an option here to get professional advice, and that you can request an instant fixed price quote to get a lawyer to review this contract, this specific contract. But we understand that as founders, sometimes you don't have the budget, sometimes you don't have the time to engage a professional, and that's where we recommend our AI review. Your comparison point for an AI review shouldn't be professional versus AI review. It should really be doing nothing versus AI review. Our AI contract reviewer is available on all Lawpath accounts. Check the link in the bio to sign up today.